everybody, happy Tuesday, and it's the final episode of the 5 football shirts that I bought from Classic Football Shirts. 3 so far have been successes, one of them has been a little bit of a fail. I'm hoping that we're going to have 4 successes from the 5. Which team is it going to be? Is it going to be a brand new country, or is it going to be one that we've already seen before? Well, I guess there's only one thing I can do, is finally put it in my hand and pull out the last one. Nothing else in there floating around. No tags missing. There we go. So, we have the rear of the shirt there. Really not much going on there. I don't even think you can probably pick up with the manufacturer. Though, if I turn it around to the front, possibly it makes it a little bit easier to tell who this is. Yes, it's a Diadora shirt. Don't find myself buying too many of these. The renaissance that they've released over the last few years has improved, because the first few that I bought when I first started collecting like 8.5 years ago, not my particular favourite styling, but, you know, they are improving at least. Or at least they have in the ones that I've been buying. So, let's get this one open and see what it's like. So I can see some cardboard in here. Make it bright. Okay then, let's wait. Right, on the floor it goes. Throw that away. Feel like, is there anything else in here? No. Oh, it's a tag, yay. So, here we go. There is the rear of the shirt. So it's a yellow and red effort there, with a space there which would probably filled with the name and number set. We have a sponsor on the back. Now if we bring it around the party side, the front, here we go. Who is this? So we have the continuation of the yellow and red vertical stripings, and you know what? Whoa, would you imagine that? Everything is screen printed once again. Not a single transferred or embroidered logo in my 5 previous shirts. But you know what? It makes storage a little bit easier. And in fact, this one, with it being Diadora, which is no surprise, has a little bit of elastication in the material there. Now, does anybody recognize the club? If you do, please tell me how you pronounce this, because I'm looking at this right now and I'm absolutely terrified with the words that are going to come out of my mouth. But I guess that's going to be in the second part of the video. So, right, let's dress the mannequin and I'll come back to you and explain to you what is so special about this shirt. Okay then, so there is the shirt, and are you ready for this? I believe this is Kizil Kabalakspor, and it's their home shirt from 2017 to 2020. Yes, this was a shirt that was worn for, I presume, 3 seasons there. It's not often you see that floating around too often, but when you realise quite where they're from, you can kind of understand why some of these teams do carry on their shirts for many, many seasons. Yes, I bought some Classic Football shirts, and yes, if you were to buy it, it would cost you £19.99. And oh yes, they actually have all sizes available, at least at the time of recording. Now, the club was founded in 1982, which kind of, as it says on the crest there, and they come from the city of Denizli, which is of course in Turkey. Yes, it's my second Turkish team from this particular haul. Now, you may recognise the club Denizlispor. They're probably the biggest team from this city. It's actually a team that I don't actually have a shirt of yet, and I think possibly Classic Football shirts have them. They generally have a chicken or a rooster on the front of it, because I think the city's pretty famed for a specific type of chicken that they have. But I may also just be making that up there. When it comes to the football pyramid that they play in, the previous shirt that I showed you was in the 5th division. This team is also in the 5th division, which means that they play in the Bolgasol Amateur League, or whatever it was called. Now, this team isn't maybe doing quite as good as the previous one. They currently sit bottom of the league, losing 16 out of 18 games, having won only just 1. So yeah, I think possibly they are going to get relegated, which is something that they're going to be familiar with, because last season they got relegated from the 4th division down. They did finish 16 out of 19, but they also found themselves being relegated, so it maybe suggests things have probably gone severely wrong elsewhere in the background. And then when you look at their Facebook page and you see that they haven't made a post since sort of December last year, even they've decided to phone it in. So don't be too surprised if you see over the next sort of 12 months that this team kind of no longer exists, which would be a shame, of course, to the people who support this team. But it's just really difficult in Turkey right now, not just because of you know, the current situation regarding the currency, you also have, unfortunately, natural disasters that are making things even more difficult. When it comes to the actual shirt itself, you are Diodora. Don't think I have too many Diodora shirts, maybe 7 now. And you know what, it's a cheap shirt, so it's a little bit difficult to tell you exactly what Diodora are very good at, because I don't have one of their better versions of a shirt, I think you would say. Colour scheme, yellow and red is not the most common one that I have, but it's okay. I quite like the sort of darker colours that they kind of go together. And the, you know what, the sponsor and the club crest, it's very, very nice. It's a simple shirt, you know, you can't really go wrong. These shirts that I've all been buying are kind of the cost-effective shirts, which kind of balances out the expensive ones that I have been doing, because I don't want to keep showing those, because at the end of the day, I know a lot of you who are maybe just starting collecting, or maybe just do it as a really casual hobby, don't probably want to be spending £100 on a shirt, whereas maybe they see something quite like this and think, you know what, £20, I could probably sort of get behind that. So that's all 5 shirts opened up. Which one was the best? That's an interesting one, that is. I think possibly, design-wise, it is the one that came without tags. When it came to the general shirt, with everything being accounted for, then it's the one from Senegal. This one's actually not too bad myself, I think. You know what, they've all got their own little characteristics. At the end of the day, when you're getting to 1,000 football shirts, you can't have every single shirt being super special and fancy and expensive and sort of very, very popular. You need those sort of bulk shirts which help sort of push it up, and you know what? This is a great example of one of those. But that is the end of this video. The next video I'm going to be releasing on Friday is actually on my birthday. Yes, it will be my birthday, and I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing. I do have some shirts that I have to open, but I'm thinking, do I do something else to make it a little bit more special? Of course, I expect to be getting some shirts for birthday presents, which I will be showing you at some point, of course, once I've opened those on my birthday. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do there, but I'll make it something fun and interesting for everybody. So yeah, I hope you have a great week ahead, and then I will see you on my birthday. My age is old. Anyway, guys, thank you as always for watching my videos, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.